Good morning, TheAbility411's Professor X Friday. We're here April, what is it, 13th? Friday the 13th. Figure Jason coming to get you. And ring a bell. Well, anyway, the ladies have had some good answers all week. Been all week trying to figure out what was my stupid question asked to me. Because I really think the women get asked more dumb questions than the guys, you know. Like some of the things that they were saying they were going through, like pride, enough anger, you know, all that stuff and whatnot. I'm like, I don't remember. That's because I had guys around me, big guys, and anybody would point their finger in my face probably would have got your eye poked out or something. So it's kind of difficult for me to really come up with like what's something stupid somebody asked, because they're right. I mean, sometimes they don't know. People don't know when they ask questions to us in our situation, and although it may sound stupid to us, they don't know. I mean, okay, prime example, I got one. The hospitals, okay, where I would expect someone to know what's going on, where I would expect that, hold up, you're a nurse, you're a doctor, you're this, you're that. I said I was paralyzed when I got in here. Why are you asking me if I could stand up? Well, ding, 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 here we go, here we go. Forget society. Society I would accept as being ignorant, stupid. But when I go in a hospital and I tell a doctor or a nurse or whoever I'm paralyzed, and they ask me if I can stand up, we have a serious problem here, folks. I don't think I want to stay in this hospital. You understand what I'm saying? Even the medical field, nurses, aides, they don't have a clue about paralysis. I've kind of sort of been involved in seeing what goes on in those schools, those nursing schools. They don't teach them a lot of the nurse aides about paralyzed. They mostly teach them about older I don't say older people, about seniors, more adults situations, like maybe needing a walker, needing help to the bathroom, you know, those type of situations. You don't rarely hear them ever being taught how to take care of somebody who totally can't move, or who has partial ability to move, or who needs full help in situations. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times you have to teach the doctors, you have to teach the nurses, your nurse aide. You have to tell them what it is. When they try to sit you up, you better tell them, you can't let me go. I cannot sit up on my own. You understand what I'm saying? So more than worrying about like what ignorant people say, let's leave that to the people who we think we should know the questions they ask us, who are supposedly trained to know this stuff. So you as a patient or as a person, you know, certain words is going on in the world, they trying to get out. Somebody need to ask us to talk about that. Don't say disabled. Don't say handicapped. I'm like, oh my God. You know, it's getting ridiculous with all of this changing words and people offended, and like, you haven't even cured the ailment yet, and you want to change the word. Let's put more energy to the stuff that to me really doesn't matter. You can change the word. I'm going to still be paralyzed. I'm going to still be crippled. I'm going to still be handicapped. So, I don't know. I'm getting off the subject. I guess Professor X got a lot on his mind. Okay, so let's get back. Let's get back to, you know, like I come in the hospital and I still get asked this to this day, man. I've been in a wheelchair 24 years. And I'm still going to the hospital, and nurses is asking me if I can stand up or if I can feel this. You know, it's crazy. So those are some of the things, those questions that are asked by people I expect to know the answers to that are really scary. And, so I just want to really point that out, because like I said, it's been hard for me to figure out what somebody had asked me that, did you really just ask me that? Yes, I feel that way about my doctors, my nurses. Did you really just ask me that? Like look at my hand. Okay, let me see if I can get my hand in there. Look. I'm paralyzed. I tell them they say, what parts are you paralyzed? Parts of my hand, my hand, parts of my arm. I can't use my hands. Listen to what I'm saying to them. I can't use my hands, and I have a lot of atrophy. So they take a blood pressure. Oh no. They take blood. Make a fist. Did you really just ask me that? After I told you I was paralyzed, and where I told you I was paralyzed from? Now, I understand a lot of us are incomplete and stuff like that. But when somebody says something to you, you should take it to the extreme. Like when somebody says I'm paralyzed, your first reaction or thought should be, can't move, wherever that injury of the spinal level of injury is, and he can't feel. Although there are quite a few incompletes, it is quite a few incompletes that can't still feel, or can't move and can't feel. So the majority of those should focus towards the extreme, just to be more careful to the person you're taking care of or asking these questions of. Now, like I said, society on the whole, they will ask questions, and they may be, ignorant to us, but unknown to them, because before I got paralyzed, I wouldn't have known the situation. I would have think, you take the person to therapy and they'll be able to walk in a month or so. I didn't know paralysis could mean permanent, But, that right there, folks, is where I'll get into that. Did you just ask me that? When I'm in a situation where I expect these people to know. And like I said, it's kind of scary, because here I am in a hospital where people are expecting to know how to take care of my situation, and they don't. And I go through that a lot, and it's scary because I don't know where to go. And Kessler, where I go get my urology done, they know if I'm dysreflexive, they know what to do. Pull out a patch, throw it on my forehead, lift me up, sit me up, but Kessler's not a 24-hour hospital. So if I get something go wrong with me after a certain time, and even Kessler, you can't just go to Kessler like it's a hospital. You have to have an appointment, or if something serious, you got to go to the hospital. So it's just scary out there, folks. So I don't want to just keep rambling, but that's my did you just ask me that? Reaction is to when I tell people, what's wrong, they still don't know, and I would expect them to know. So you have to really explain stuff to people when you go to hospitals, or when you got an nurse assistant or something. You gotta let them know. You sit me up in bed, better not let me go. Or you ain't gotta say it like that. Just say, please don't let me go. Ambulance. Don't let me go, because I will fall. You gotta be careful. If I fall on the floor, I can't sit up. So we have to be extra careful how we do this transferring, how we do this lifting, yada yada yada, and all that stuff. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It's Friday the 13th. Freaky Jason is coming for you. And just be careful out there in the woods. You plan on going in the woods, be careful. Okay? You see a mask, and you see a machete, keep on moving. Don't stay there and find out what it is. That's my advice to you. I'm going. TheAbility411's. Professir X-Files. Oh, if you're listening to this, you're out in New York, New Jersey, Go to the Auto Expo, the New York Auto Expo at the Jacob Javits Center, and go on the first floor and go all the way to the back. Me and Erica had a wonderful time, man, when we was there. We had a wonderful, wonderful show. So we had a good time. So go to the back and check out the MV1. It's a wonderful vehicle. You got until Sunday. If you're out there in New York, you're out there in New Jersey, coming in the area, get to the Jacob Javits. See you later.